morning, everybody. Welcome to the Stoney Ridge Farm today. It's a beautiful day here on the farm. I thank you all so much for being here. This is our Wednesday live stream. We are live on both YouTube and on Facebook today. If you're over on YouTube, you'll notice I posted a link to Facebook and Instagram. If you're not following over there, you need to be. Jump in and follow. If you like these live streams, they're over there. There's a lot more live action over on Facebook than there is right here, guys. So just so you know, welcome. As you come in the door, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel, helps to grow the channel, and click that share button. Share these videos, guys. Stress on the farm. I don't mean to sound overly dramatic, but things are a little bit, times are tough right now on the farm. Things are a little bit stressful for both me and for the cows. You can see that we have something on the back of the ATV. This is the hay that was left over from last year, and I'm going to start rolling this hay out. My cows don't have enough to eat. We're here in North Carolina, the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, and in my humble opinion, we are in nearly a severe drought condition here in North Carolina. A lot of farmers around our country are suffering. I don't care what you say. I don't care what theories you believe. This is not the weather that we had 25 years ago. This is not the way it used to be. Things are changing. Whether I stand on where I stand on this, I just stand on the side of trying to keep my animals fed and trying to build this first generation farm here, guys. And it's really, really suffering. Do you have a well? Yeah, I've got 2 wells on the farm, private uploads geo. Watch a little bit. You'll learn a whole lot. It'll be a fun time, man. Check out some of the videos. Farm All Fanatic says we're barely making it here. A lot of people are barely making it. And then a lot of people in the country are experiencing severe weather, like huge windstorms today in the Midwest, and northern areas of the Midwest. That's supposed to be working its way down here today. We got rain yesterday, and I can literally almost hear the grass going, eee, trying to grow, because we've got such good soil that's being built here on the Stoney Ridge Farm, but it won't do anything without water. I'm not irrigating, guys. You think about this on the scale that we're on here on a 150-acre farm. I'm not irrigating the entire 150-acre farm. It will burn my well pump up. It prematurely wears things out. It's cheaper and easier and better to roll out hay than it is for me to burn up a $12,000 well pump. So we got to think about that, guys. This stuff's expensive, and you can't get things like you used to. You can still get the Laurent solar stuff that we have here on the farm, but it's hard to get this stuff, and it's a lot of work to replace. So welcome, Jared, Plague of Badgers, Chris, good to have you. Gino from Farm All Fanatic, great channel, guys. Check them out. Welcome all my moderators in here, Sharon, Lila, good to have you. Marion, Jared, all you guys, welcome. I do not want these videos on my phone every day. Well, go away, brother. You don't have to click it. I don't understand your country babe 1111. You don't want these videos on your phone every day. I don't know. Don't click it. I don't understand. You don't have to watch anything. You're not being forced to do anything here, okay? You're not in prison, all right? You don't have to do anything. You're not in boot camp. So be kind. Please be kind. Good God. I don't understand. It's hot. My patience, not that far. I don't have much today. So, yes, I do. I'm fine. It's hot. It's going to be hot. It's summertime. It's supposed to be hot, but it ain't supposed to be this dry. So today on the farm, we're going to chit chat a little bit. Stick around. We're going to do some question and answer here at the end. If you're catching this after the fact, please leave your questions and comments down there. I go back through and I make sure that I answer your questions and comments. We're at the point here on YouTube where I'm not getting Should have sound back. Boy, in a perfect world, right? My microphone found out I was getting grumpy. Anyway, what I was saying there, guys, is that over here on YouTube and on Facebook, I'm getting less and less people following and watching the live streams on YouTube, which is killing my viewership on YouTube. So YouTube works on the fact that people are watching and engaging. And if you don't watch and you don't stick around, you don't engage, then YouTube sees it as a flop. And what these live streams are doing are cutting my views out on YouTube. And the views are what drives the building of this farm. So it's something that's seriously important. I know last week I nearly cried about that. It was pretty funny, but yeah, we got sound now. I can see. So behind the scenes, there's a few things that work here. This is a DJI microphone right here, a wireless microphone that we didn't used to have. And there is a piece of electronics attached to my phone. There's like 5 pieces of electronics going on right now, guys. There's $2,000 worth of equipment right here with us just to do the live streams, So just so you know. Try to blow up the comments. Thanks, Jared. You've always been there for sure. David, trucked all night, shut down. Just some time for Stoney Ridge. Woo woo. Well, hopefully we're catching everybody at lunchtime. YouTube sucks. I watch your streams on Facebook. I would say that YouTube is fantastic. They are the reason that I'm here. And if you're going to go type up some stuff and learn some stuff, there's some awesome information both on Facebook and YouTube. So, yeah, I'll try to watch you on YouTube all the time. Awesome, Tim. So anyway, the regularly scheduled videos won't change, but there may be a potential less live streams over on YouTube if I can stand it. But I can't hardly stand it. I love bringing this to you guys. So just stay out of the politics and stick to the farm stuff. Thank you, Benjamin. My channel, I do it. I do what I want. But it's not politics. Our country's going through a bunch of crap right now, and I've had it. We've all had it. I think everybody's had it. No matter who you voted for, it's not a political thing. It's just a waste thing. Okay, it's a waste thing, and it's a why aren't we working thing, and it's a what the heck is going on with our society? Why is everything bottlenecked like it is? What's going on here? We all want to know what the heck is going on, and we just don't know. So, Brian, that Fix-It guy's in here. Brian, come in on YouTube, brother, and we'll send some folks over to check out your channel. Brian's a good dude, good friend of mine. UK is the same. It's the same all over the world. I don't know what the heck is going on. So it's just that. But this is real life. It's reality. It's politics. It's food. It's diet. It's farm. It's cows. It's drought. It's materials. It's equipment. It's tools. It's everything. So if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, man. But this is real life. This is rural lifestyle content at its best, guys. So just stay positive. I agree. Just stay positive. America always figures it out. They do? Aren't I going to be me? I don't know. It's changing. Weather's changing. America is changing. Everywhere's changing. The world is changing. So that's it. Your opinion is noted. Hang on. I'll put it down. Your opinion is noted. I appreciate it. So, but it really is everything. Just like Brian Garner said right there, everything is changing. So, all right. So what we're going to do, we're going to hop on the ATV right here. This is something we haven't done since, we had this stress, the same dry weather stress, and we've had this all winter long. Springtime, I had to feed a couple bales of hay out here on this pasture right here. I can't move the cows across the farm over here to this side until we get some forage, or I'm going to have to roll out hay bales every single day. So tomorrow morning at 5 a.m., I'm going to be out here unrolling hay bales to these cows down here where we're going here in just a minute. So we got a little rain yesterday. We got a little over 1/10 of an inch. 1/10 of an inch. That's how much rain I've had on the farm in July. That's insane. That is crazy. We didn't even have an inch of rain here on the Stoney Ridge farm in June. So it's been absolutely horrible. So climate change, we talk about climate change. It's kind of a dirty word to say, but climate is always changing. It's always changed. It's always been changing. Whether we are the root cause of that, I don't know. I can't speak intelligently about it. I do know that I would say that carbon emissions are probably something that isn't good for the environment. So, but our vehicles are getting better fuel economy than they ever have. So where are you located and what state are you in? Well, about 2 seconds ago, I just told you in North Carolina. Oh man, there's that impatience again. We're in North Carolina, north central North Carolina is where we're located. Wow, Josh, you've dropped some serious poundage. So thank you, Philip the Wise. There's a couple super chats, Farm All Fanatic and Philip the Wise. Thank you so much, guys. And if you're sending stars, well, you can't send stars over on Facebook right now because I'm on the naughty list, but it's coming back. I had a little issue over on Facebook, but I think all that's going to be cleared up pretty soon. And you may not be getting the video feed over from Facebook like you used to, but it's all right. Grumpy today. Peace, man. I'm not grumpy. I just... I don't know. Maybe it's hot. Maybe the heat. Those dog days of summer are coming, man. So what's your prediction regarding future food price? I think it's going to skyrocket. I think it's going to hurt the farmers more than it's going to hurt anybody. It might hurt your wallet 30%, but it's hurting us 50, 60, 70%. It's hurting us. It is hurting us with fuel costs. It's hurting us with material costs. It's hurting us with supply problems. It's hurting us with drought. I mean, good gracious. Good gracious. So... sorry, just got in here, Jeff. It's all good, man. It's all good. Most of the time, people will answer your questions pretty good that follow the channel too. So this weather is stressful. We're gonna hop on the ATV. I'm already on the ATV. Drink a little water here because it's pushing 90 degrees. It's supposed to be 94 with a heat index of about 103 today. The cows are over there lounging in the shade right now. They're not hungry. And the goal is to never let them get hungry, to always have some good food out there for them. So that's why we're out here unrolling this hay bale. After I get off the live stream, I'm going to go grab another hay bale and unroll it to them. There are about 42 cows out here. The adult cows, there's probably about 26. So I want them to have the best, highest quality forage they possibly can. So absolutely. Food shortage is coming. Yep. And there's a lot of videos. There's some more videos coming out this weekend on growing your own food and raising your own food and preserving your own food, because it's something that's super important, I think, guys. We're getting into a point where you can eat. We're not going to starve, okay? You can survive on 1 can of Campbell's chicken noodle soup per day, or a can of multivitamins and some ramen noodles. You can survive off of 50 cents per day, okay? It's not like we're going to starve to death. It's just the quality of the food and your nutrition. So how much to drill a well, it just depends on how many feet you drill. My well up here, that's right behind us. Hang on, we'll turn the camera a little bit so you can see it. There's some solar panels you see up there, right up on the hill. That well cost about $6,500 to drill. It's 460 feet, but it depends. If you're in Southern California, that's probably going to cost you $80,000. Around here, things are cheaper. Life is cheaper. Land is cheaper. Things are cheaper. So life is cheaper. Living expenses are cheaper. So thanks, guys. We got 500 of you in here. Hit that like button and let's cruise on down and check on the cows. Start studying on how to manage a garden without chemicals. There are natural ways to manage weeds and pests. That's what I do. That's what we do here, brother. Absolutely. Boy, this thing is... I'm not too sure why this thing is being silly. Why are you being silly there, little buddy? I don't know. Batteries are full. Man, sorry about that, guys. I'll keep an eye on that a little bit better because there's no use in losing audio. So what we got here? Come to Alabama where the prices are cheap. It's cheap here too, for sure. All right. So without further ado, let's go check on the babies. Cows are looking good down there. We got to go through the gate. Hopefully they don't bombard me and push me through the gate. It's kind of hard sometimes. It's a challenge to get through the gate down here with all the cows bunched up at the gate. And that's where the shade is in this piece of pasture. So Contact. We'll turn the camera around so you guys can see where we're going and what we're doing. I hope. There we go. I'll keep an eye on that audio, and if we lose audio again, guys, let me know. I don't know why that's happening. It should not happen. Maybe there's a button I need to hit. I don't know. We'll see. If you're just now joining us, this is your first time to Stoney Ridge Farm. This is a first-generation farm. There was nothing here. Everything you see here was all grown up in brush and briars and woods, and now my driveway's growing up in brush and briars. We're gonna cruise down. The cows are about a quarter mile from the house. It's like Japanese beetles and June bugs are out. It's going to be a challenge getting through the gate down here today, guys. Looks greener just because we had rain, but that grass is only about 2 inches tall. It's just green. There's no growth. Looks like our Amazon guy just came and dropped off some stuff. This is the farm gate from Forever Fence and Rail. I love it when the Amazon guy puts the packages right in the way of the gate. Yeah, this is going to pose a bit of a challenge getting through this gate, guys. Okay. So the cows are used to moving. Every day I come out here and I move the cows. They're going to start mooing and carrying on here in just a second. But when I open the gate, they're going to try to come through because they're pretty much trained to do that. Let's turn the camera back around and we'll get you guys a good shot of what's going on here. So I'm going to bring the hay bale through as quickly as I can so we don't lose any cows. Like I said, they're going to try to come through. Haven't had any health issues. There was one cow that had a limp. She had sprained her ankle evidently, but she's better. Much, much better. Guys, please, please, please don't try to run over me in this gate, okay? Please don't. Okay, we got to pull forward. We got to get lined up for this. I got a little piece of fence wire right here too. We're gonna have to put that up so the cows don't come running out. I gotta move. Okay, look out. Hup, hup. Look out, girls. Don't let me inconvenience you there, ma'am. Good gracious. Whew. That is stressful. It's a lot of animals to get out. I told you they'd be mooing, guys. All right, let me lock the gate back up here so they don't get out. We'll take this hay bale. So the goal for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to ride up in the field here in an area that's of sparse nutrition, and we're going to unroll this hay bale right here. I just ran over a giant pile of cow poopy. Nothing like getting a little cow poop in your life. I think we all need a little cow poop in our lives. Wouldn't hurt us. A little dirt never hurt. Let's turn the camera around so you guys can see what's going on. The girl's looking great down here. All the babies. We had a new baby yesterday. And it's pretty healthy. Right up there is our newest member of the Stoney Ridge Farm family. Okay, guys, party's over. Might have to poke somebody in the butt here. They're not used to this time of year. Come on, girls. Our newest baby is number 217. Down there looking good. All our mama cows are looking good. We're going to come up here, unroll this hay bale. Got a cow over here by the water tank. She's got a different look on her face. I think that's number 42. She looks a little different than the rest of the cows. Okay, that's the one that just had a baby, and that's potentially number 38. Here's our new baby. No, yeah, that's number 38. Let's go check on these girls real quick. So here's our new baby, and the baby's over here in the taller grass. This is something that's a safety issue for the cows. We also, we need to make sure that they have a nice, safe place to go. And this is Mom. Mom is number 38, and Mama's going to be a little bit grumpy. She's going to be a little bit on the grumpy side. Hey, Mama. You doing okay? You looking for your baby? Huh? You okay, little girl? Yeah, she's good. So every day we got to check our waterers and make sure our water is in good shape. This little blue ball right here tells me it is. In there, we're full of water, and I leave this open so that the new young baby calves can drink out of it. The adult calves push this down, and that keeps the mosquitoes and stuff out of the water and also keeps it from freezing. And you can see folks are coming up for the dinner tray. Now, let's step over here. We're going to check on this new baby calf. This calf was born yesterday morning. Sweet little thing. Let's see if I can see your comments. It's okay to be cranky. How can we help? Oh, it's just hot outside. Sometimes you get a little, there's a sense of entitlement that sometimes comes across the screen from folks, and it, eventually you just kind of get sick of that. You get kind of fed up with it. I guess you could probably imagine. So here's a new baby. Baby is playing dead in the grass. That's what they do. Hey, little guy. In the first few days, we're able to touch, but after that, that's what we get. He's a cutie pie. Or she. She'll go right under the fence wire, but the other cows won't. All right. Awesome. Good times, guys. This is cows right here. This is farming. So let's talk a little bit about, we're going to unroll this bale of hay real quick and let the cows start eating so they'll be quiet. And we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on and what my plans are, because you've got to have a drought plan for your farm. You just simply have to have it. So we're going to set you guys up, cut the string on this bale, unroll it, and come back. We'll do a little bit of question and answer. So the bees are doing okay, but it's affected them too. The dryness has. The flowers don't have as much nectar because it's really, really dry. So we'll go ahead and cut this bale loose real quick. And I'm trying to keep an eye on the audio. It looks like we're continuing to have good audio. We've lost audio a couple times already. Normally that only happens when the batteries are dying in the microphone. All right. So if you follow the channel in the wintertime, we do this every day. Roll out 2 bales a day to the cows. This is not a summertime activity for any farm typically. And especially a farm where we just raise on straight grass. We should have elbow deep grass out here right now. And we don't, guys. It's very distressing. Come on. This bale looks old because it is fairly old. This is a bale from last year. We'll use these up first. Good gracious, that was Cody. Okay, so the way this works is this is called a Greg Judy bale unroller, and you're going to see me put it into action. I take the bale loose right here. I'll drop it. I'm going to turn the camera, and we're going to head out that way, okay? Hey, guys. As Temple Grandin says, what are they saying? Obviously, they wouldn't be mooing if they didn't want something. They're saying something. They're saying it's time for me to move to new grass and we need some rain. Mike still good? Yeah, good. All right. Here we go, guys. It may cut out because I'm going to be farther away from the camera. This is a pretty cool little trick right here. It's going to be kind of fun. I always enjoy unrolling a new bale of hay out. There we go. Woo! Come on, girl! Woo! 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 Come on, girl! Good girl. Come on, girl. All right. We got to hook back up. Crank this part back up off the ground. This is fun. This is real farming, man. Crank this guy back up, have him set up ready for the next bale. There we go. Okay, we're going to take a little drive. We're going to go on down to the bottom of the hill here where it's a little shady and talk to you guys. You'll see some of the cows haven't quite figured out they got to negotiate the fence right here. That's the reason why I fed them over here, because I'm getting ready to close off another section of pasture for them. All right. Here we go. Come on, girls. Man, even the babies are eating. Wooly Bully, the new bull, is right here. Hang on, let's change our camera around so you guys can see. This is Wooly Bully. And he's got his head down. It's a bit of a defensive posture right there. Hey, guys. Good morning. Since I've got the cows out here, guys, we've experienced better land, better forage, more wildlife on the farm. It's really surprising. And this is the pond. Cows don't get in the pond. No cows in any waterways. We're going to go up here. We're going to do a little herding. We're going to push these cows. We'll take the four-wheeler and we'll basically just guide them around the fence. Cows will be as lazy as you'll let them be. And they're not really they're beautiful animals, but they're not really the smartest in the world, okay? Look out, little lady. Move them out. Let's move them out. Come on. Come on. Come Come on, guys. Go the right way. Go the right way. Please go the right way. There we go. Get on around there. Nothing up here. There you go. Come on. Not doing what I need you to do at all. I didn't hurt him. There we go. Go, Mama, go. Show him what to do, Mama. Show him where to go. Good girl. Show everybody where to go. Let's bust up this party too. Look out, kids. I'm busting up the party. Time to hurt them up. Come on. Yep, I see we lost audio again. We gotta work on that. Come on, girls. Woo! Come on. There we go. Now they're coming. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with the sound, but everything isn't perfect, so we're gonna have to work on that when I get done with this. Yep. I can see it when it's good, and I can see it when it's bad. I appreciate you guys letting me know. Come on, girls. Okay. So cows aren't very happy about eating hay in the summertime. They do. They simply don't want to eat it. Boy, I'm not sure about that audio. I'm not sure. This is the first time I've ever had any trouble out of this microphone. It must be because it's so hot. I don't know. Hey, check. Tis the story of my life on some days. There we go. All right, so guys, it's a little question and answer time here. I'll try and keep an eye on the mic and make sure we keep audio. I don't know what's going on. Well, I'll fix it. It'll be all right. Question and answer. If you have any questions about the farm, please jump in. Ask any questions you might have. Got it back. Yep. Yep. It's just going to come in and out once in a while. So just bear with me. This isn't a pre-recorded video. This is right now on the farm. So I'm stressed. I'm worried. I'm worried about the cows. I'm worried about. How's that? I just unplugged this thing. This thing's getting on my nerves, my last nerve. Let me know how that is. You got me. I just took it off. It's not very windy today, but it's going to be a little different. Are we back? Good. Okay. Done. Done with that wireless mic. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on. I'll tell you one thing. It's too darn expensive to be fooling, to be messing up. So why do you keep the cows out of the water? Okay. Well, let's just think about the ecosystem in the pond, the ecosystem on the farm, the ecosystem in the creek, and the ecosystem all the way down the creek to the next creek, to the all the way out to the Cape Fear River. We're in the Cape Fear River Basin here in North Carolina. Thinking about that, we don't want to introduce that bacteria into the pond. We don't want to contaminate our pond with cow manure, and it's not good for cows to be out there wading belly deep in their own feces and drinking the water. So clean water, good forage, that's what it's all about. This farm isn't a mud hole. Don't know if you've noticed that. Go by most farms. What do you see? You see a feedlot, you see a barnyard that's all dirt or grown up in weeds. It's not a mud hole. So that's what this is all about. It's about regenerative farming. So can you clip it to your hat? It doesn't matter where it's clipped, brother. It's it's something going on with the microphone. It keeps shutting off, whether I'm clipped to my hat or whether I'm clipped to my underbreeches. It don't matter. So how many cows do you own? I think there's 42 up here. Last head count was 42. So, and when again, we had a new baby yesterday. Last year, you put some amazing tomato juice. Yes, I'm doing it again this year. All the canned tomatoes that I had last year, I didn't even get a chance to get into them because I went on this diet where I'm not eating pasta and I'm not eating bread, a lot of bread and stuff. I eat a little bit, biscuit here and there, something like that. Not super strict about it, but yeah. So I've still got all my tomatoes that I canned. Tomato juice is delicious right out of the garden. So, yeah, we got you. You guys don't have to leave the comment. I know you can hear me now. How many heifers to bull calves do we have now? I'd have to look at my book. That's too much for me to remember as one guy. So there's 18 calves. We got just about a 50-50 split, but that's just way too much for me to keep in my head. I've got so much going on. So I have a book that I keep all the cows' records in. The girls are bunched up around this one little piece of shade right here. There's another shade tree right over there that they should be bunched up under. We're going to leave them access to this point right here too, though. Right, guys? Tough crowd. Looks like we got a milk drinker. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's go head on out into the field. Go where you're supposed to be. Go eat that hay, ladies. It's hot. It's stressful on the cows, man. It is. I was going to close that gate, but I'm just going to leave it open. It's hot. We'll go down to the creek down here and we'll have a little chat. Switch gears, four-wheeler. Back through the gate we just came out of. We got to beat the cows because they're all coming back down here. They're coming back down because this is a shady spot. And they think they're moving. I opened up a double paddock for them yesterday so we wouldn't have to move them today. Too hot. There we go. Ooh, we should pull up to the shade, no matter if the cows are coming or not. We got to pull this thing in the shade. Woo! Now we can turn around. We'll go up here and we'll shut the gate real quick and we'll just talk farm talk. The hay bale I just rolled out cost $35. So if you think about it, this is going to be a $75 day, which takes away from the bottom line on the farm for sure. Absolutely. Nothing's going to change that. Cows got to eat unless it rains. So nothing's going to change it. Oh, turn the electric fence on. Got a new postal carrier. That's nice. Hopefully better than the last one. Nothing like getting your neighbor's retirement check in your mailbox from a mail carrier. All right. So they've got food. It's not a matter of food. It's a matter of the quality of the food. These cows do not want to eat hay this time of year. That is a yell. That was a scream. A cow screamed. All right. So now for the Wednesday live stream, live chat, question and answer. If you guys have any questions about the farm, I'm here for you. We'll answer any questions we possibly can. If you're interested in doing something like this yourself, let me know. If you're just interested and want to know what's going on the farm, let me know. All right. Rain in the forecast. Yes, there's rain in the forecast later today. Hopefully we'll get rain, but it's not going to make the grass grow 5 feet in one day. We need days and days and days of rain right now, guys, and we're really, really hurting. So, are any more cows going to have calves this summer? Rita, I've only got one cow that didn't calf. So, potentially, yes. Do you have to supplement much minerals with as well as you rotate pastures? So let's talk about that. So the cows do require minerals. They require all sorts of trace minerals. Those trace minerals, I put mineral blocks out with trace minerals in them. So yeah, absolutely have to support our cows with minerals. We have to keep it in each paddock. So there's a mineral block in every paddock. Is that Cody? No, that's number 17. Fussy britches. Yeah, so you do have to keep minerals. And you think about it, the minerals come through the cow and they go out the cow's backside. So, and that helps to bring the minerals to the land. So eventually we'll use less and less minerals. We see whoa, got a lot of comments right there. We are seeing a $50 a round bale here in mid-Missouri. I paid $47 for each round bale. I've spent $9,400 on hay this year so far, guys. Hey, Josh, what happened to your last video? Can't see it anymore. It's gone. Pulled it. The last live stream is off, and that's what we were talking about a little earlier, guys. The viewership on the live streams is really low. People aren't staying in the live stream very long. I don't know if they're not interested in the farm activities or whatever. Loud cows. But they're not staying up very long. So this one will stay up for about 3 days, and then I'll take it back down, okay? They are screaming. Yep. Have you looked into American breeze chickens? You know, I'm not into Mr. Fancy Chicken guy. I'm just not. Tell you what, I got a lot of dirt on my arm. I'm not Mr. Fancy Chicken guy. I like white leghorns. That's what I want. I want a white leghorn. I want a chicken that'll lay an egg every day and eat a thimble full of food every day. I've been up at the pond. You can see I got dirt on my hands. Which TYM dealership do you partner? It's down in, I believe it's in Burlington, North Carolina. So, extra sulfur. Do you recommend this? I'm not giving any sulfur. I'm just giving them a mineral block. Okay, just a cattle mineral block. So nothing super special, nothing super fancy. I've been trying to catch your live streams. Met you like 3 years ago on the drone network when you were trying to promote your channel. I don't even know what the drone network is, but awesome. Glad you met me. How is your water supply holding out? It's doing great. I solved the water problem the other day. Yep, if you go back on Facebook, guys, you can see we had an issue with the well. One of the sensors in the well that's down in the bottom of the well had some sort of a little short. I don't know if it was caused by lightning or what it was caused by, but it was throwing an error and it shut the well down. Now, very encouraging. The well was off for 7 days straight. And we still had water at the waterers up to 7 days straight. So that's awesome. Oh, maybe not the Canadian drone network. I don't know anything about the drone network. If you met me, though, if you met me, you met me. And if you ever see me out in public or something like that, come shake my hand. By the way, this is what I look like out in public. Typically, I'll have a hat on, but I may not. I'm getting my first cows in a couple of weeks. Scottish Highlands. They wouldn't thrive here at all. Thanks for the great content. Awesome. Awesome stuff. So I got to ask you, why are you doing Scottish Highland cows? What is the appeal of the Scottish Highland cow to you? A lot of people do that. They would not do well here in this hot weather where we live. How do you stay motivated? I love this. This is what I love. I love doing this. I love working with the animals. I love farming. I love building my farm. So yeah, I just love it. That's how I do. That's how I stay motivated. So absolutely. Now my other piece of electronics is fussing at me. Man, the gimbal's fussing at me right now. Beep, beep. About to go dead. This one is my farm channel. Awesome. Hi from Australia. It's flooding here. I hear it's flooding down there. Digging the hat. The hat serves a purpose. It might look like Farmer Joe's hat, and it'll be all tore up by the end of the year. But yeah, I'm in North Carolina, Rotten Man 88. Have you ever posted on Rumble? No, never have. Don't know about Rumble. How are they handling the heat? They're doing just fine. They've got shade. They've got access to shade. They've got cool ground to lay down on. And hopefully in the hottest part of the day today, we're going to start having a little bit of rain. So fingers crossed. I need to move them across the farm over here. And I can't move them across the farm because the grass is only this high. So I'll have to move them 4 times a day. It makes no sense. So what I'm doing in order to keep from doing that and to buy some time for this grass to recover, I'm feeding them hay, and I'm going to have to feed them hay probably for the next 6 or 7 days to try and let this land recover, because it's not recovering appropriately, guys, and it's really, really stressful and hard on the farm. Ticks have been bad. Yes, I've pulled probably 50 ticks off of me this year. Is Rumble a dating website? I think Rumble is a place where people post videos. Have you ever chatted with Justin Rhodes? I've met Justin, shook his hand a couple times. Justin's about 2.5 hours from me, something like that. I've extended an invitation if you'd like to come here. Nah, not coming here, evidently. I don't know. Maybe next time he does a road trip, he can come here. I don't know. So, we're different. Justin and I are different. And it's not that it's a bad thing, but he and I are different. His family and I are different. I do believe that we probably share different political views. I believe that we probably share different ideas of what this is about. I think they're more about family and homesteading, and I'm about building a first-generation farm, a production agricultural farm. Their place is a little smaller than mine, but again, not taken away from them. I've invited them here, and I also was going to bring them some goats a few years back, but they said, nah, we don't need them. So that's it. Rumble is mostly audio restricted. Okay, gotcha. I have horses and was almost going to have to buy hay too. You better buy hay now. If you don't have hay for your winter, you better buy it. Everybody that's watching, if you've got animals and you don't have your hay for the winter, you better get on it. This drought is getting us. These crazy weather patterns. How many acres? We're on 150 acres. What's your favorite cow behavior? Having a baby. Yeah, because that goes cha-ching. That helps pay for the farm. We got to get the farm paid for, man. Have to go. See you, Robin. Take care. Thank you. Outside of Kansas City, hot and right. Yeah, it is. How is your supplier for hay? Huh? I guess he's pretty good. I bought all my hay early on in the year. So how many bales of hay do you currently have on the farm? There's 225 bales of hay right now for the winter. We'll be downsizing the herd for the winter also, guys. We'll be taking some to market and hopefully getting some into the butcher shop. Yep, Scottish Highlands. I'm in southern Michigan and they're very hardy, good for a beginner. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know a lot about them. I do see they seem to be more of a novelty cow versus a production beef cow. And it's hard to beat that Angus beef. It really is. Can you irrigate from your farm pond? Logistically, we're talking $30,000 worth of pipe to get out here and irrigate this. So we just need rain, and this isn't typical for us here in North Carolina. Have you considered silvopasture to reduce heat stress on your fields and animals? Absolutely. We just cleared some pasture back here, and silvopasture works somewhat. Here in North Carolina, it's just grass and weeds growing up in the woods is all it is. So it's not a high quality, long-term sustainable option. It may be a paddock that we move them through, which there is a paddock of silvopasture over there that we move them through. But yeah, it's not a long-term sustainable setup. Have you noticed how much better quality of your meat from your cows versus other Angus? Yeah, this is delicious. How do you keep it fresh, etc.? Hey, do you have a shed? I have issues with mold due to rain. If you have round bales and you have a little bit of mold on the hay or a little bit of mildew on the hay, it ain't gonna hurt them cows, man. They're not gonna eat what's not palatable. If you waste this much hay, if you're unrolling your hay bales out, if you're feeding in a bale ring, stop right now, okay? Just stop. Stop doing it. Stop making your cows wade belly deep in poop to get to their hay. Just stop doing it. Stop driving an 8,000-pound tractor across your field. You need to be driving a 1,000-pound ATV across your field and unrolling hay. Go pick yourself up a Greg Judy bale unroller and unroll your hay. You'll build your farm. Boy, I'm batting 1,000 today. We went black for a second. Everybody calls me on Wednesdays. Everybody. Josh just moved a decent load of hay for the in-laws over the weekend. Have Nubian goats. Price have definitely gone up. Yep, goats are up for sure. You have a solar water well. Why don't you water your pastures? Paul, as we've said several times in this video, can you imagine trying to water 85 acres? The hookups for the irrigation, the wear and tear on the pump. That pump costs $12,000. It's in that well. $12,000 for that pump. It should be raining. Okay, I'm not set up for irrigation, and this is a first-generation farm, man. I've only been here on this piece of property, and what you see right here is not what it was when I bought it. I've only been here for like 7 years now. So, yeah. Just because it's a solar well and it's not pulling power doesn't mean it's not going to wear out. It wears out. Okay. Round bales in North Texas, $80 to $100 a bale. Yeah. Whoa, that's crazy. $12K. No, farming's expensive. It is. It is expensive. There's a $30,000 water system on this farm. That's this year's expenses. $30,000 worth of water system put in on this farm. I'm on 7 acres using rotational grazing and animal synergy. It takes me 3 hours a day to water with a hose. Yeah, but you're on 7 acres. Yep. So you can just see, guys, what it takes for 7 acres. So why pump was $150? Don't know what you're talking about. Pump was $12,000 for the well. It takes 25,000 gallons to put 1 inch of water on the ground. There you go. How much weight have you lost? Around 85 pounds. Do I feel healthier? Yeah, yeah. It's not something you get rich. It's something because it's right and that makes you understand life better. Yep. And you're rotationally grazing that small of a piece of land. I don't know how you handle it in the wintertime, but it's going to be overgrazed. It's really tough to, even on the 85 acres that we have fenced here, it's really, really hard. We pay 170 ATM for round bales. Did you do a gut rebuild? No idea. Commented a while back about using your hay roller to unwind your black pipe. It's too much of a struggle, brother. There's a gap. Look. There's a gap between those two. Okay? It's too much of a struggle. It's easier to just unroll the pipe. If you are unrolling a large roll of poly pipe, start in the middle and pull it out from there. But it was way too much trouble. He rolls hay out. Yep. Art white leghorn's good for meat. If you want to not eat a lot of meat, they're laying hen. They're not a multi-purpose bird. They're a laying bird. They're a production laying hen. Do viewers show up at your farm? If I open the farm, they do. I don't have a whole lot of people that just show up here. And if you do just show up here, you're not welcome. I mean, that's just it. Don't just show up here. And the farm is closed to the public. I'm way too busy to have visitors, and I don't have facilities yet. But soon we will. Okay, and soon we'll have some classes, and we'll have some farm days, and we'll have some volunteer days. But for now, it's just me. So I've got to get set up, and then I can bring folks in. I don't even have anywhere for you to go to the bathroom, and I don't know you people. You ain't coming in my bathroom. I'm just kidding. That's what the mega shop is for, guys. That is for classes. That is for farm learning. That is for a restroom for people to have. That's what it's all about. That's what that big shop building is for. All right, we got 3 more minutes here, and we're gonna get on off. I think if you have any questions, please let her rip. I live on my farm to keep people away. There you go. I share it with you guys here, and the cows. So, I don't have it open to the public, though, right now. But sooner or later, I'm sure we will have it open, and we'll have where you can come and buy beef also. So, would buy a farm to get away from society. There you go. How many head per acre do you recommend for cattle? Around here, the common thing is around 2 acres per cow or cow-calf pair. So... and we're just about at that stocking rate here on this farm right now. I fully anticipate that increasing as the soil increases. But right now, it's very stressful on the farm. It's very stressful on me. This dry weather is horrible. It's horrible. We had, again, 0.14 inches yesterday, enough to knock the dust down for half a day today. What do you plan on doing about the lack of not enough meat processors around you? I just have to wait. You have to schedule out a year in advance. So I've got them scheduled for May. I got 4 cows scheduled for processing in May. Capritas is going back to work. Edward says, when we visit. I don't know what that means, brother. A complete sentence and a well thought out question is awesome. I don't know what that is. I have people show up to my farm wanting to ride my horses. My horses aren't for public riding. Have you thought of agritourism? Yeah, that's what it would be, for sure. So I plan on building some cabins out here, some places where people can come and stay. But it's just me. I don't have any support network. It's just me. It's only me. It's me and the cows and the chickens and the farm and the building and the equipment and the videos and the YouTube. I mean, it's just me. I have a guy helping me edit now, but it's just me. It's only me. This is the time when I can actually sit down and dedicate some time to you guys. But yeah, I'm not AIing. I got a bull. We just put the bull in last week. Are we live? What do you think, Dave? Yeah. This is the weekly live stream, buddy. How often do you change bulls? This year, I have the same bull that I had last year. All these babies are mostly from this bull. Next year, we'll put a different bull in. So, starting a farm must require a huge influx of funds. It does. Our farm loans, how a person would get started. I went to Carolina Farm Credit. If you go on Carolina Farm Credit's website, you'll see me. I went to Carolina Farm Credit and I borrowed money. And started working to build the farm. That's it. So, and somebody was saying wife works full time. The wife is gone. There's no wife here anymore. What is the return on a processed cow? Man, there's a whole lot of math there. It's hard for me to even tell you. It just depends on what you have in that cow. So you'll end up making maybe a couple $1,000s, maybe $1,000. Depends on your beef, your quality of beef, and what you have to offer. So, have you thought about adding some red Angus to your herd? I've thought about adding a little color to the herd, and we're still not against the fact that we might do some of Greg Judy's cows, some South Pole cattle. Like your channel. Learned a lot from you. Thank you, Andy. I remember your outside bathroom video. Yep. Yeah, the convertible Porta-John's still over there. So, well, folks, thank you all so very much. We're just over an hour right now. I've got a lot of work to get done. It is roasting hot today. I've still got to go through, weed the garden, take care of a few things, and got to go work on the Toyota, change the oil in the Honda. Just so much to do, guys. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate it. Also, got to go to the gym. In these hot days, what I'm doing, I work outside all morning long, and when I get done working all morning, I'll go in, shower up, head to the gym, and go lift weights and work out, which keeps me going. Come back home in the evening time, fire up the sawmill, get her done, have some fun. So, awesome, guys. Yes, I've lost 85 pounds. I'll briefly talk about that before we go. So I lost 85 pounds eating high-quality beef off the farm. High-quality protein. I pick up things in the grocery store. If it's got more than 4 or 5 ingredients, I'm not eating it. If it's got some kind of schmobble-dobble flavin or whatever garbage is in there, if it's got high fructose corn syrup or anything that says corn syrup on it, I'm not eating it. I'm using honey, and I'm using high-quality real maple syrup and for sugars. And I still go out to eat once in a while, and I still splurge. One day a week I'll splurge, and I'll take a couple weeks off here and there. But the weight just flew off. And I think it was really a lot of stress, guys. I was under some severe stress. And most of you know I was married before, and I was under severe stress from that marriage. I just wanted it to work. And, you know, you think love will always prevail. And sometimes it takes two. It takes two to tango. It takes two to fight. It takes two to fuss. It takes two to love. It really does. So that's it. Tell your family and your wife and your kids that you love them. That's for sure. Because every day, you never know, because they may not be here the next day. So tough times sometimes. But that's it. It's life. It's life. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate you. You guys take care. Have a wonderful day. Be safe out there. Thanks for joining me on the live stream. Be sure you click that share button and share. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I'd love to have you. If you're ever on Facebook, click that follow button and follow us on the journey. It's awesome. It's a good time. If you want more live streams, Facebook is where they're going to be about 5 days a week. We're out here doing something with the cows, something with the farm, the regularly scheduled videos, the big production videos. They're all over on YouTube, and they're all in both places pretty much. So, guys, thank you all so much. We'll see you next time. Take care. What about the cows? Can we get them to say bye? Woo! Woo! There we go. Take care, guys. Woo! See y'all.